Hello and welcome to P&B's Wide World of Ports. This is our tour of the Celebrity Solstice. We're going to go from the top down, so we're starting out on deck 16, the Solstice Deck. Here we're at the front of the ship overlooking the sports court. Down on deck 15, starboard side, we're headed toward the sports court. This is a somewhat secluded sun deck that offers great views off the front of the ship. We are now starboard side toward the aft of the ship at the Lawn Club, which features half an acre of real grass. Here to our left, you can play a round of bocce ball or practice your putting. At the very back of the ship, we have the Sunset Bar with the always friendly bartenders. The Lawn Club features 6 of these cabanas, which you can rent for $99 on port days or $249 on sea days. One of the truly unique things about the Celebrity Solstice is the hot glass class, where you can participate in making a decorative glass item such as a paperweight or a decorative dish. I would suggest booking this before the cruise because I tried to get in on a class after we boarded and it was completely booked. On toward the front of the ship port side is the Teen Club or X Club. The X Club features lounging and recreation areas and used to feature a video arcade, but that room was completely empty when we were on this cruise. Over on starboard side, we have the kids club known as the Fun Factory. The kids club is packed with lots of activities and entertainment. Down to deck 14 port side, we have the Sky Conference Center, which holds up to 200 guests. Over to starboard, we're now at the Sky Observation Lounge. This venue hosted a lot of games and trivia, and it was also a great place to sit and enjoy some live music. The Sky Lounge features floor-to-ceiling windows for those great panoramic ocean views. Stepping outside, heading toward the back of the ship, we're now on the jogging track. And on our right is the Mast Bar, good place to sit down and get a little sun and enjoy a drink. Coming back inside, we're at the Ocean View Cafe, which is the buffet, and unfortunately my footage of the Ocean View Cafe did not save. Over on port side, we have the Mast Grill, which is a good place to enjoy a delicious burger. Down to deck 12, still on port side, we're at the spa. The Solstice has a pretty good sized fitness center. I came down here a couple mornings around 6:30 and it was fairly empty. The spa veranda is another one of those somewhat secluded places on the ship that offers amazing views. We came out here a few times and it was never crowded. The solarium, on the other hand, always seemed to be a popular place. The pool deck has 2 pools and 4 hot tubs, and of course, plenty of places to sit and work on your tan, as well as shaded sections if you prefer to be out of the sun. They also have a splash pad, but it was not working during our cruise. Now we're back over to port side on the pool deck. Back in the solarium, we come to the Spa Cafe, where you can find an offering of healthy options such as salads, fruit, smoothies, and juice. The food items are included, but the smoothies and juice are an upcharge unless you have the drinks package. The only public area on Deck 11 would be the upper level of the library. And down on Deck 10 is the main level of the library, where you can sit and relax and read a book. Down on Deck 9 is the card room, where they have tables for playing cards or one of the board games that they have available. Down on Deck 7 is Team Earth. Here you can learn about the steps Celebrity Cruise Lines has taken to conserve the environment. And you can also get a great view of the famous floating tree. Now we're down to Deck 5, starboard side. On this deck, you can walk almost the entire length of the ship outside on both port and starboard. As you can see from all these lifeboats, most of the views on this walk are obstructed. Over on port side, we can take that same walk to the back of the ship, but I won't bore you with that. Back inside the ship on starboard side, we have the Galleria Boutiques. offering various items for sale like purses, watches, jewelry, and perfume. Across the hall from the first set of shops is the art gallery, and if you see one you like, they are available for purchase. A little further toward the aft of the ship, we have the men's section of the Galleria Boutiques. And more jewelry. Across the hall is the fancy world-class bar. And right next to that is the Breitling watch shop. Moving further down toward the back of the ship, we have Cafe Al Bacio, where you can get your specialty coffees, as well as a wide selection of complimentary pastries. And for an extra charge, you can pick from 12 different flavors of gelato. The Ensemble Lounge has a unique entryway with a trail of ants going through it. Here on our right is Michael's Club, which is an exclusive complimentary lounge for retreat guests only. Next up is Murano. This specialty dining restaurant serves up a blend of French, classic, and modern continental cuisine. Continuing toward the aft of the ship, we come to Blue Restaurant, which is main dining for Aqua Class guests only. Now we've made it all the way to the back of the ship to the Tuscan Grille, which is a contemporary steakhouse that serves pastas, seafood, steaks, and salads. This specialty dining restaurant also offers amazing views off the back of the ship. Back over on port side, we come to Sushi on 5. This specialty dining restaurant offers a modern luxury take on traditional Japanese fare. Down on deck 4, port side, we have one of the upper entrances to the Solstice Theater. Here on our left, we have the Quasar nightclub. During the day, this would serve as a recreation area. They would set up a ping pong table, and they had a projection screen with Wii Sports. Back in this alcove is Celebrity Central. Here they would show movies, have comedy shows, and live musical performances. The Fortunes Casino offers a wide variety of slot machines, as well as blackjack, roulette, and craps. Up on our left is Cellar Masters. Here you can sample wines from all over the world. Our last stop on the starboard side of Deck 4 is the Grand Epernay Dining Room. Back over to port side, we arrive at the Martini Bar. The Martini Bar features a frosted bar that has an actual layer of ice on it. Over here on the port side of the casino, you will find the casino bar. And right next to that is the photo gallery. All the photos that you have taken on the ship will be available here for viewing the next day. A little further toward the front of the ship, we have the Future Cruise office, which is where you want to go to book your next celebrity cruise. On this deck, there is a whole nother group of shops, known as the Shops on the Boulevard. Down on deck 3, we have guest relations, where they can help you resolve any issues that you might have on your cruise. Across from guest relations on starboard side is the passport bar. Heading toward the back of the ship, we come to the shore excursions desk. This is the place to go to book your fun days in port. That brings us to the Luminae restaurant, which is included dining for retreat guests. Across the ship back to port side, we come to the lower level of the grand Epernay dining room. Our last stop on this tour is the Solstice Theater.